एक ही ख्वाब कई बार देखा है मैंने, तूने साड़ी में उरस ली है मेरी चाबियां घर की, और चली आई है बस यूं ही मेरा हाथ पकड़ कर। एक ही ख्वाब कई बार देखा है मैंने।
Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Sridhar's Geetmala. A couple of days back, I had posted a video as a tribute to composer Jaydev. The song which was rendered by me at the end of the video was Ek Akela Is Sheher Mein from the film Garonda, which was originally sung by Bhupendra Singh. Little did I know that within a few hours of posting the video, I'll get the news that Bhupendra Singh had passed away. We had lost a great singer, a singer with a uniquely deep and heavy bassy voice, and a singer who could so effortlessly mirror the emotional content of any scene in films through his voice. As I was reading one of his obituaries, a phrase stuck in my mind. I loosely quote, Bhupendra Singh was not a singer, he was a state of mind. Consider his first song for Hindi films. When composer Madan Mohan heard him at some dinner and immediately picked him up to be part of the classic Ho ke majboor mujhe usne bulaya hoga from Hakikat. The song was sung actually in tandem with Mohammad Rafi, Manna Dey and Talat Mahmood. But the pathos generated by the verse sung by Bhupendra, for me, was at a completely different level. Possibly helped by the fact that he also acted in the film and the song was featured on him.
दिल में ऐसे भी कुछ अफसाने सुनाए होंगे, दिल में ऐसे भी कुछ अफसाने सुनाए होंगे, अश्क आँखों ने पिए और न बहाए होंगे, बंद कमरे में जो खत मेरे जलाए होंगे, एक एक हर्फ जबी पर उभर आया होगा, होके मजबूर मुझे उसने भुलाया होगा, होके मजबूर मुझे।
Bhupendra's voice always enhanced any song by many fold, even if he had just one line to sing in it. Can we imagine the hit Lata song Hoto Pe Aisi Baat from Jewel Thief without the periodically interjecting voice of Bhupendra? Oh Shalu. Bhupendra was born in 1940 in Amritsar. He started his musical career with All India Radio and also worked with Dil Dhoondta. He learned to play the guitar quite well and in fact played the guitar for many famous film songs like Dam Maro Dam, Chura Liya Hai Tumne Jo Dil Ko, Mehbooba O Mehbooba, Chingari Koi Badke. Apart from recording songs under many music directors like R.D. Burman, Jaydev, Madan Mohan, Khayyam, etc., he was also very active in ghazals and released a number of private albums or, or ghazals. Many of his private album songs were his own composition. He was a good composer also. After getting married to Mithali Mukherjee, he moved away from playback singing in the 80s and started singing with her. Both of them together, they have released a number of albums, successful albums. While Bhupendra's volume of work for Bollywood cannot be termed as prolific, it was always very impactful. The deep, bassy voice brought something unique to a song and could create an atmosphere and capture the prevailing mood like no other. Consider a song in Garonda, Ek Akela Is Sheher Mein, which so beautifully captures the frustrations of living in a city without any friends, or is playful हुजूर इस तरह से ना इचला के चलिए in Mausam, which again transports us back to very familiar situations, which I am sure all of us would have been in at some point or the other. और इस गज़ल इन एतबार किसी नज़र को तेरा इंतज़ार आज भी है. There were many other beautiful songs sung by him, like Karoge Yaad To Har Baat Yaad Aayegi from Bazaar, the melodious romantic ballad Thodi Si Zameen Thoda Asman, or even his very first solo song for Bollywood in Aakhri Khat, composed by Khayyam, Rut Jawan Jawan.
मैं बैठ सकता हूँ?
बैठिए।
आप डांस नहीं कर रही हैं?
तबीयत नहीं है। बच्चा मिला कि नहीं?
जी नहीं। आप बच्चे को ढूंढने क्यों गई थी?
यूं ही।
रुत जवान जवान रात मेहरबान छेड़ो कोई दास्तां रुत जवान जवान रात मेहरबान
Composed by Khayyam, Rut Jawan Jawan. Though Madan Mohan introduced him to the film industry, it was actually Pancham who used both his voice and his guitaring capabilities to the maximum. Now, nobody can forget Biti Na Bitai Rehna from Parichay, a classic song based on Yaman Kalyan, where Bhupendra matched Lata note for note. The peak of Pancham's and Bhupendra's collaboration, however, came in the film Kinara, where Bhupendra accompanied Lata Mangeshkar in the chart-bursting Naam Gum Jayega, Chehra Ye Badal Jayega, Meri Awaaz Hi Pehchan Hai, or the classical Meethe Bol Bole Bole Papiyara, Bole Papiya. The peak of their collaboration, however, came in the film Kinara, where Bhupendra accompanied Lata Mangeshkar in the chart-bursting Naam Gum Jayega, Chehra Ye Badal Jayega, Meri Awaaz Hi Pehchan Hai, or the classical Meethe Bol Bole Bole Payaliya. Another very unique song in the film was Ek Hi Khwab Kai Baar Dekha Hai Maine, which actually was composed almost like a conversation with melody. It is very ironical that having been discovered by Madan Mohan, it was also Bhupendra who would go on to render the last classic composition for Madan Mohan before his passing in 1975. The song was Dil Dhoondta Hai phir wohi fursat ke raat din, the slow solo version from the film Mausam. The first two lines of the song were actually taken from a sher by Mirza Ghalib with slight modifications. around which Gulzar wrote the remaining lyrics. Interestingly, Gulzar's music director in all his films during the time of Pancham, and they were a very successful combination. At their peak, almost all their hits, films were hits musically. All their songs were hits. However, Gulzar used Madan Mohan for Mausam due to some contractual obligation of the producer. Gulzar himself considers Dil Dhoondta to be one of his best songs. Please listen to me rendering Dil Dhoondta Hai with headphones. My tribute to Bhupendra Singh. Thank you.
दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन। दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन। बैठे रहे तस्वुरे जाना किए हुए। दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन। जाड़ों की नरम धूप आंगन में लेट कर। जाड़ों की नरम धूप आंगन में लेट कर। आंखों पे खींच कर तेरे आंचल के साए को आंधे पड़े रहे कभी करवट लिए हुए। दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन। या गर्मियों की रात जो पुरवाया चले। या गर्मियों की रात जो पुरवाया चले। ठंडी सफेद चादरों पे जागे देर तक। तारों को देखते रहे छत पर पड़े हुए। दिल ढूंढ फुर्सत के रात दिन। बर्फीली सर्दियों में किसी भी पहाड़ पर, बर्फीली सर्दियों में किसी भी पहाड़ पर, वादी में गूंजती हुई खामोशियां सुने, आंखों में भीगे भीगे थे लम्हे लिए हुए, दिल ढूंढता है दिल वही फुर्सत के रात दिन, दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन। बैठे रहे तस्वुरे जाना किए हुए, दिल ढूंढता है फिर वही फुर्सत के रात दिन।